Hello and welcome to Drinking Thinking. This week I'm drinking a gin and tonic. Drinking in the middle of the day sounds like a great idea, especially when you have a load of work to do after you finish this video. Okay, so today I want to do a review of the brand new Hunger Games film, Catching Fire. I am a huge Hunger Games fan. Huge, and I saw the film on Friday. Today is Tuesday, so it's been 4 days. General disclaimer, first of all, spoilers. Don't watch this video if you don't want to know what happens, and if you don't already know what happens, then go and read the book before you see the film, because goddamn. Soon to be a major motion picture. Get with the times, am I right? And the other point is I didn't find time to reread the book before the film, which I would have done in an ideal situation. Alas, if I make some mistakes that are to do with like the canonical whatever, I apologise, let me know in the comments. Let's get going. I thought that this film was better than the first one. I thought it was a much better adaptation, I got much more into it, and I just enjoyed it more. It was kind of more intense, but I thought it was truer to the plot, and it just followed everything a lot more. Jennifer Lawrence does a really good job playing Katniss, I think, except I have this problem, and I've had this argument with my friends so many times. I don't think that she looks like Katniss. I think Jennifer Lawrence is way too tall to be Katniss. Katniss is like this 5'1" little girl who kicks ass in my mind, but then Jennifer Lawrence is bigger than that, and even though I think I looked it up and she's only 5'7", which is not that tall, she always looks so much taller than I think, probably partly to do with the fact that Josh Hutcherson is so short. Peter and Gale. Okay, let's do the whole Team Peter, Team Gale distinction here. If I have to choose, I'm Team Peter, because Peter is fucking amazing and Gale's a little bitch. But I have recently realised that the point is that you're meant to be Team Katniss, and that neither Peter nor Gale is entirely suited to her, and why do we have to assign her a man, etc. Effie and Haymitch, I think in the films they create like a romantic chemistry almost between the two characters, which I did not see at all in the books. I like that they included the thing about them all wearing gold. I can't remember if that was in the books, but I like that they had this idea of them all being a team together and all wearing gold, and Effie with her gold hair. Effie's hair, it's great. Cinna is amazing. Lenny Kravitz plays him in the films. Lenny Kravitz is not at all how I imagine Cinna. I don't think he does a bad job. I think he kind of acts him well. Not that in love with him. Also, he has this strange afro thing going on in this film, like his hair is a little bit untamed. The Mockingjay dress that he makes, they did really well. I was never fully able to imagine the Mockingjay dress in the film, and then they just made it, and they made it really cool with the wings and everything. They didn't quite do all the twirling properly, because she meant to lift her arms when she twirls, I seem to remember. But they did it really well. Snow drives me insane. They give him a lot more screen time than he should have, I think. It makes sense why they do it, but I hate it so much, and it is stupid. I imagine Snow to be a lot more frail and a lot more creepy, like scary. But also kind of strong in a weird way. I don't know, like, I do not believe in any sense of the word that Snow is sick, as he's meant to be in the films even. Johanna Mason was not as I imagined her. I thought that whoever plays her, I can't remember, did a really good job, but completely different to what I was imagining. They scripted Johanna to be a lot more obviously on Katniss's side and a lot more obviously against Capitol, whereas in the book she kind of seems to be angry and scary, and you don't really get the impression that she's going to be on anyone's side. I was thoroughly impressed with Sam Claflin. I thought that, first of all, Sam Claflin was extremely gorgeous and yum. And second of all, he did a really good job acting Finnick. I thought he started off really strong with the whole like cocky, do you want a sugar cube thing? And then he kind of got average, but he did a really good job. He did much better than I was expecting, because I was expecting Finnick from my mind to hopefully play Finnick in real life, which was a little too high an expectation. Beatty and Wyrus and Mags all did really well, interpreted them all really well. The games themselves I thought were done very well. That arena is my favourite thing in the history of everything. I always forget that the games don't finish in Catching Fire, so everything was happening really quickly, and I was kind of really getting into the idea of, oh yeah, they're all gonna kill each other now, yeah, everyone's gonna die, and then I remembered just, you know, that they have to break out, and that's nice. That's what I like about the second book, is that the games are quite short and they work as a team and they stay as a team, and you don't have to like say goodbye to anyone, which is the problem with the third book, but whatever. The one big issue I have with this film is the idea of the Mockingjay being the symbol of revolution was made way too obvious way too soon. Which made sense in that you had to show that there were rebellions happening in other districts and that Katniss was kind of the symbol, but I think in the books there's a transgression of Katniss herself being the symbol of the revolution, to the Mockingjay being the symbol and Katniss being the head of that. It's this like balanced thing. I thought that they made the whole Mockingjay idea way too obvious way too quickly, and then they had to cut out really cool little bits like Plutarch's watch. So overall, I would give this film 4 stars. I expect if I'd reread the book it would be something like 2 stars, because I'm unnecessarily harsh when I'm comparing books and films. But yes, at the moment, let's live in naive optimism, 4 stars. It was a good film. It was really enjoyable. I really appreciated it as a fan, and like a lot of cool stuff goes on. Have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Bye!